Okay, hello all. I'm going to show you guys how to graph in Excel. This will be important for your water quality lab assignment because you will be creating two different graphs in Excel. Now, this is really important. You need Excel specifically. Don't use Google Sheets only because some of the features on Google Sheets are a little bit more hidden. So this tutorial won't really help you if you're using Google Sheets. You can access Excel through Microsoft Office 365 if you don't have Excel already on your computer. All right, so first things first, I will share my screen with you so you can see what I see. And basically what's gonna happen is you're gonna see some data that looks like this. You're gonna have data from an urban site and from a rural site, and you can navigate through that using the various tabs. So if you go down here, like you'll see a tab that says like urban when you actually pull up your own data, and then there'll be another tab that says rural. So this is just some practice data. So if you wanted to make a graph that showed both nitrate and its relationship to discharge, Excel basically reads columns in this way. So it reads this one as the X value, and this column would be read as the Y value. So if you were trying to graph this, you need to make sure that your X is where it's supposed to be and your Y is where it's supposed to be. In this case, you want to know how nitrate is changing with respect to discharge, or like how fast water is moving. So in this case, we don't actually have to move anything because Y, of course, is your dependent variable, and we're interested in nitrates. So to graph this in a really easy way, all you actually have to do is highlight both of your columns or like the data. Now, do not highlight it like this. Highlight it specifically like this. Then you're going to go to Insert here in the upper left. Go to your recommended charts. Instead of clicking this button, I want you to actually click this one, which is the scatter plot. So you should be using the scatter plot function. Click OK there. And then now you can either use this little plus here to add or remove chart elements. So you might want to add axes titles. You might want to change your title because nitrate doesn't make very much sense. You don't need a legend in this case because you don't have more than one, but you could add a trend line if you wanted. The other thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you label the axes appropriately. So this is going to be your discharge. And then make sure you include your units, right? Foot per second. And then this one, of course, you should also label as nitrates. And then whatever it tells you to label it in. So whatever your units are on the data sheet that you pull up, I'm just going to use ppm for now because that is one way we can describe nitrates. But there you go. So then you would give it a new title. Maybe this is your rural site. I don't know. All right, so that's pretty much how you do it. Now, if you don't see that little plus here, the other way to do that is to go back to chart design up here at the top, and you can add chart elements manually. You shouldn't have to use select data or anything like that for this particular assignment. Everything should be set up in an XY format. Hopefully this helps. Feel free to make meetings with me if it does not. And with that, I will end this video.